Come on in. Uh, so, oh, man. I'm making redneck eggs Benedict. Well, what it entails is instead of Canadian bacon, bologna.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And then, of course, you got to have the eggs
Yep.
and cheese. Is going to be the other. But where is it? Oh, and then the English muffins are going to be Thomas Keto Bagel Thins.
Oh, no, okay. Cool. Cool. Well, Cub and I went through like her list of requested breakfast crunch wraps. Mainly because she wanted a crunch wrap for lunch.
Uh-huh.
And she wanted to show me how she wanted me to make one to try it, which I never do. So I've got the idea of how to do it.
Okay.
So look at our list. But we're going to try a hollandaise. I've never made one. First time making a hollandaise. First time using my stick blender. So that'll be interesting. And then we're going to have eggs, scrambled eggs, of course, in it with the hollandaise. And then we're going to use liver mush for our meat.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
2 reasons. 1, because I had it on hand and it needs to be used. And 2, it's different.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to do that. And then I got the big keto burrito shells.
Yeah.
And I bought these a week or so ago. The
Street
the lamb the La Banderita.
Yeah.
Or the Barria tacos.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't tried them yet, so it's going to be a new thing.
Yeah.
But they're the Barria flavored, so it's going to have probably some seasoning in the shell.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put some tiger sauce.
Oh, it's 602.
So there's going to be a lot of flavor. And inside we got the liver mush, the eggs, the hollandaise, and some onion. I got an onion here to cut up. So
That'll be, heck yeah, let's do it.
And when we make mine, it won't have liver mush on it. That has got such an irony. People say that they don't taste liver. That's all I taste, and I just don't do liver much. I don't think I do anything with the word liver in it.
now, what's up, Honey Badger?
Hey,
Yeah, I kind of thought about that, but I was like, we got to do something different. You know, we got to kick this up a notch. So that's what we're doing. Oops.
Well, so I toyed around with all kind of stuff. I was gonna do sausage gravy and then I forgot to take the sausage out to thaw. So that went by the wayside.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to move the camera a little bit this way so you can see the Rusty's going to try it.
The cooking place
Yeah.
or prep place?
A little more. That'll work. Because I'm going to do my prep right here. And then I'm going to set up. I got to step out for a second, but we need to get the fire started. So let's get started, Mike.
Let's do it.
So
Okay.
Slide around.
So, in case you missed it earlier, I think I said it on there. I'm making redneck eggs Benedict or Southern eggs Benedict, whichever way you want to look at it. And instead of Canadian bacon, I got beef bologna.
We don't need that one yet.
We pronounce it bologna.
Put this on.
Everybody else does, but that's how we do it.
You need to get this on and get the butter in so it'll melt. It should just fit.
I'm gonna put a little oil in the pan just to kind of help it a little bit, to make it. And that's just I think that's um, light olive oil. It might be, yeah, I think it is light olive oil. So that's gonna warm up. I'm gonna do eggs, but it's not gonna be the classic egg. It's gonna be a fried egg. And then put a hollandaise sauce. It's cheese.
I gotta wipe it off my finger.
With this.
Oh,
Smell my hair?
Yeah. All right. So for our hollandaise, I've never made a hollandaise. What are you bologna? Oh, what we're making? We already talked about it, James. I'm doing a breakfast crunch wrap with a hollandaise, liver mush, and eggs and onion. And Rusty's just gonna have to deal with it. And then Mike's making eggs Benedict, redneck style.
yep.
So I've never made a hollandaise, but this little video I watched was a 1-minute video. They said melt down a stick of butter, get it up to like 200 degrees. Separate an egg yolk into a little Pyrex pan bowl, big enough for the stick blender to, like, big enough for the base.
Yeah.
And you add a little lemon or lime, I forget which, but I've got lemon, so that's what I'm going to use. And then a pinch of salt. You drop that all in there. You blend it up to where it's all blended. Duh. And then you slowly pour in the hot butter while you're blending. And by the time it's all in, you should have cooked the eggs and make the sauce. I watched the video twice, so that makes me
An expert.
almost a certified expert.
There you go.
I'm able to fill out the paperwork, is what that says. I got the paperwork in the mail coming. So I've never used this, so we'll see. I literally just pulled it out of the box in the bag. It's still got the clips on it. But we'll see how it goes. And then once I start this, then we'll be able to do I guess once I get this done, then we'll just scramble some eggs and fry up some liver mush, and then it's just building.
Yep.
So
We make crunch wraps all the time at home, but we do it the original taco style. And I see where you have the smaller tortillas. Yours is still flour. We use the tostadas, the fried shells.
yeah.
We put the big base down. When we smear with the refried beans, to put the tostada shell down, and then we build, and then fold it over, press, flip it over, and we just do it taco style. I've never made a breakfast version.
Oh, there it is. Here I am trying to figure out how to work this thing, because I would think that the handle or the button on the lightsaber would do it. That'd be cool, but no, it's a little button in the back. Get your beard in there.
It's already been cut. I gotta cut Sunday.
So,
Our butter's melted already.
yeah, it's just hot in here.
For those that don't know, bacon, much like pepperoni, will cup. It'll cup up.
200.
If you cut it like this, if you cut it like that, it won't cup up.
If you like cupping,
which there's a recipe for that. If you just make the cupping, put an egg in it, eat it out of that, that'll work.
We were at 2.
Need to be about 210. There's a trick to
We
doing
were at
this.
210.
All right.
I went too far on that one. I was afraid I did. That's all right.
I had a piece of the cut up part break off. That's okay. I went too far in.
It'll still eat the same.
All right. So there's an egg yolk. There's a bit of lemon juice. I don't know how much. It didn't really say. They squeezed in a whole one, so we'll give it or half a one. I reckon if it's too tart, it's too tart. And then it says a pinch of salt. That looks like a good pinch. And
That
then,
looks good to me.
yeah, that's how I judge things. And then I don't think maybe I'm supposed to have 2 egg yolks. But this ain't enough.
We put in another.
No.
Over there. Bottom 7.
Never done this, so I don't do it. I think I've only successfully separated eggs once. And that was just now.
No, a little one's fine.
I've never really had a reason to separate it.
Paige over here saying that smells good.
Rusty, do you use cheese whiz?
No. Cheese whiz is so salty. I mean, I cannot stand cheese whiz.
Okay. Let me get a. Let me get the. Let me do that. Because if you're pouring, yeah. Okay, so let's take our melted butter and cut that off.
Oh yeah, look at that. Dude. Look at that.
There you go.
Rusty. Look at that right there on that one. That's perfect.
Yep, got that slight black on there,
Huh?
just like a hot dog should be.
You got to get a good cook on that thing. Get it like almost a crunch in it.
I'm spraying all over the place.
I think that'll do it.
thickening up. What did I do wrong? It sure made a hell of a mess.
That's what my hollandaise always does.
What did I do wrong?
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't see the videos you saw, so I don't know.
That guy said it was done in a minute. Yeah.
Now you can the grease that we had in here, the oil we had, and the fat from this will fry your egg up just nicely.
Don't look like it's getting thick, does it?
No, not at all. Pour it back in the pot. We'll get it up. Let's make one great big old egg.
Yes, I know. I'm cracking it on the side of cooking it in.
Maybe it didn't have the same yolk in it.
I'm a heathen.
I don't know. Somebody tell me, Honey Badger, what did I do wrong? Butter wasn't hot enough.
Well, I said to take the butter up to 210. It was up to 213. Remember, we pulled it over.
Still real liquid. Is there a way to save this, James? I don't know how to save it. You can't see me. Oh. Well, it's real thick with it. It didn't thick. What do I need to thicken it? Cornstarch.
Now we'll see if we can cook the eggs on the top now. Now,
It didn't cook the egg, well, I think is the problem. Dave, I made a heck of a mess. I think that's the problem.
doesn't take long. It's almost cooked.
So how am I going to fix this? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
You got some cornstarch?
Yeah. Well, so much for the recipe.
Let me check that.
All right, Cub, you have to rewrite it.
Sir, these are cooked. Stop.
What if I put it back on the heat and try to
That's what I said. Put it back in here.
try that? Yeah, let's try that.
Still what it is.
I really don't know. I've never made a hollandaise. I could probably spend an hour trying to make a hollandaise.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, that was still real liquidy. Whew. All right. This is probably the absolute wrong thing to do, but it's okay.
We're learning.
So I got a couple guys watching on Facebook. Tommy, what's up? Devin, what's up? Some of my F3 fellas. If any of you guys have made a hollandaise, please enlighten me because I've never made one, and She looks terrible. So she looks terrible.
Now there is a variation on this where you can make a bologna, egg, and cheese sandwich.
Oh, I love bologna,
I
man.
mean, I make bologna, egg, and cheese all the time.
I love buying the chub, smoking the chub,
Uh
slicing it exactly 1 inch thick, grilling it off the next day.
huh.
You gotta leave it in the chub, grill it the next day, and then make your sandwich.
Uh huh.
For me, 1 inch is too thick. I mean, I like them about half an inch.
How's that looking? Starting to thicken?
Not really.
Man, I don't know what I did, but I screwed it up, and it's okay. This video that I watched, I mean, it said that was it, I think. I don't know. So holidays. Thank you, Mr. Tom's Food Factory, for suggesting that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to pour it into here and blend it. And we may have curdled it,
That can happen.
but I don't know. I'm gonna look like the idiot for y'all.
Well, you didn't mess up. You just found a way that didn't work.
Yeah, I found a way that does not work. Can't see where I'm going. So honey badger, I've done hollandaise in a double boiler. Okay, well, I will. How about you do that this week? And show us how to make a hollandaise.
There you go. That melted cheese nice the way I want it. So time for samples. Samplers. Taste testing.
It's getting there. It's getting there. So what if we turn the heat on? I just set it over on top of the heat.
That'll work.
No.
Perfect job.
Yeah.
It's working. Right.
I'm starting to get curdling, but I want to try to put the heat on. One of two things is going to happen. It's going to work or it's not. I'm getting some good movement now. What do you think? Y'all don't try this at home. Add another egg. I got 2 eggs in there, brother. Should I add the egg whites? watched my favorite cow catch on
I
fire.
know that's I'm looking at it.
I may have gotten the egg a little too done.
Tired.
Looking like it was starting to curdle. How's that looking, James? It ain't like mayonnaise.
Cook it too much. My bad.
Maybe it needs. Hi, Myron. How are you? Hi, Uncle Myron. I'm trying to make a hollandaise. I've never made one before, and it looks like it's kicking my butt.
There you go. Cheers. Oh, I'm gonna get that fork too.
It's sticking in. What do you think?
It's sticking in a little bit.
Turn the heat back on. I don't know what I'm doing.
Mmm. Folks, that fried bologna is perfect.
Mike's gonna be done before I even make my hollandaise. It should be creamy. Well, I'm kind of chunky.
Let me give you some water.
Kind of flaky.
What?
It's hard to eat, but it's delicious.
I cooked the eggs a little too long, folks. The eggs were cooked a little too long. Need to be cooked a little less.
No, thank you.
Yep.
Whose idea was this anyway?
I don't know.
Tom's Food Factory.
I need to kick him in the
No, I
kneecap.
said the egg. I said the egg. I'll take the responsibility. He did. He said the.
Whoa. Shit. Damn.
Fire! We got a fire!
Y'all didn't see that.
Not on live video.
Yeah. Damn it. Y'all didn't see that, did you?
Or hear that.
I told you that was what was going on. That hurt my knuckle, Mike.
Wow. I've made hollandaise maybe 10 times, something like that, and I got it right maybe 2.
Did you ever light your kitchen on fire?
No. Did light a pan on fire one time.
Well, you didn't see that, did you? I just had a fire.
Yeah, I saw it.
You're supposed to say no.
Mhm.
Did it look good on video?
I didn't see it.
Did it look good on video?
Is that going to get a click?
Yeah.
That's your thumbnail.
Mother trucking hollandaise sauce.
Mm.
Okay, they're starting to thicken. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just getting bubbles.
It looks like foam or froth.
I don't know. I don't like hollandaise.
So,
I need to kick Tom's Food Factory in the shin. Ooh, that's hot. Uncle Mike, what's going on, buddy?
Hold on.
Oh, you guys are done already. I ain't even made my sauce.
what'd you do with the yolk that was in the bottom?
I scooped it up.
Sopped it up.
Mhm.
That's the key right there. You got to sop up that yolk. That's all. That is
Oh,
no.
whoa.
Wow.
Dang it. That's two. You didn't see that.
You just caught another one on fire.
You guys, this holidays is about done. I'm about done with it. I'm about to catch this whole thing on fire. Well, that's the end of the show. Thanks for watching. The fire department's on the way.
Eight.
Thank you.
I'm trying, man. I might have to go to Plan B because I thought this was going to be it.
Well, I always have a backup. Well, Tom Darby talks about when he had his restaurant, family restaurant in New Jersey.
Well,
He did all the cooking there, and they had one guy. All he did was make hollandaise sauce, and he did it by hand. He was whipping it by hand.
maybe I should have tried that instead of. Look at all this. Look at all this fire I've had. Man.
Well, it's now if you've never whipped hollandaise sauce by hand, that is a workout.
All right, so we're done. We're done. I'm done playing with fire. We're gonna skip the hollandaise. I'm gonna run in and grab some queso.
We can at least taste it. Let's at least taste what you made.
Okay. This is not. It's too thin. But
It is.
that's gonna be real buttery. But yes, I know it tastes like egg yolk and butter.
Did you whip the yolks before you put the butter in?
Yeah, he did.
I tried. I don't know, but that's a fail. So we're not gonna. I mean, gosh, I even burned my finger, cinched my hairs, and everything. All right, so I'm gonna go get some queso, and we'll use queso instead of the hollandaise because I don't know.
Get a straw. We can drink it.
The other thing would be to heat it back up and just keep heating it in there to see if it ever thickens enough. But I'm done with it. I'm done with
We've
it.
had so much heat. I don't think more
Yeah.
is going to help.
Ooh, that's hot. I'm done with it. I'm even getting rid of the pan. I'm done with it. Wow, the pan is still hot. Oh, this page is a disaster.
How much of this onion do you want cut up?
Only about half.
Half. All right.
Yeah. Holy moly, that hurts.
This is why I practice cook everything before I go to video.
Yeah, I have never made a hollandaise, and it shows. That was my first time. And the first time I ever used that stick blender.
We go back and need to go back and watch that video again to see, make sure you didn't miss a step or something.
Oh, I'm sure I did. Oh, I was going to get the queso.
Hey, send me a link to the video. I want to watch it. Here come the onion. Let's chopping the onion.
Yeah, he said he only wanted half of it, so. But this onion is as big as a bowling ball.
Is it a Vidalia?
Oh, no, it's just a yellow onion.
Okay. Folks, if you're in the store, it says Vidalia onions up there. If it's not narrow in the middle and wide, it's short and squatty, a Vidalia onion. If it's tall and round, just tall and round, not squat, that's not a Vidalia onion.
Nope. They mislabel them. Those are just regular sweet onions.
Yep.
Okay.
So you can definitely tell a Vidalia when you pick it up.
Yes, sir. And that is the proper pronunciation, Vidalia.
Vidalia. Vidalia. I love that song.
And the Shriners around here have a big Vidalia onion sale every year because they only come from Vidalia, Georgia. And if it's not from there, it's not a real Vidalia onion. And they come in here with gigantic bags of the Vidalias for one of their fundraisers every year.
All right. Sorry, guys. That happens.
Heck yeah, it happens. Don't worry about it.
It happens. You want the link? I'll send you the link to the video. Drink it like Rocky. I'm done with it. I set it in the kitchen, and now watch it come together. I don't know. I'm done. It happens. Not a fail. That'll be a good short video on what not to do. Put your paper towels on fire. So,
And I wasn't.
yeah. Ready to fire that side up?
I'm ready.
Oh, I got to cut the. So we also have. Slide this over. Got to cut up some liver mush. We're going to fry up some liver mush and some eggs.
See, on the hollandaise,
Yeah.
this might make you feel better. There's a show on Food Network that they've gone 6 seasons now, and it was Tournament of Champions. And it brings in chefs from all over the country to compete against each other in a round robin tournament.
Okay.
The lady who won the first one, she was in the finals of the second one, and she was the odds-on favorite to win. There it is. And her name is Brooke Williamson. And she made, I want to say a hollandaise for what she cooked. And when it got to the judges' table, the sauce had broken.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. And she lost because of that.
Really?
Yep. So it happens to the best.
Yeah.
I know. We just saw it.
You're funny. I'm glad you can't see. Anyway. Thanks for the moral support. Thank you for that.
Completely disappointed? No, I ain't disappointed.
Huh?
His Honey Badger said, Mike looks completely disappointed.
Well, you whipped yours out, man, and I caught fire twice. It's been a while since I caught anything on fire. And Tom is not here to watch that. Ruined my crunch wrap recipe. It's now kicked in
Well,
yolk.
that's supper by the fireside.
So, all righty. Well, anyway, uh, so we're ready to fire thing. We're ready to cook up. Do a little bit of olive oil. Give me another pick. I got one of my barbecue rags that Cub got me. We're gonna go ahead and fry up the liver mush. Do we want cooked onion too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't eat raw onion, do you, Rusty?
I can. I'd much prefer cooked onion.
Yeah.
But if I'm making a cheeseburger or something, I'll have a couple rings of raw onion on there.
Let's do it like that.
There you go. Around the mush.
I'm gonna make up for my little mistake. So now instead of the hollandaise, I'm gonna do a redneck version. Dukes.
There you go.
We'll do a little Dukes, and I got some Colby Jack. So that'll at least put a nice little barrier in between what we're looking for. And seeing how I forgot the shredded cheese, that'll be all right. I'll just use more of that inside the inside. So, crisis averted.
There you go.
Whew. So anyway, I missed how Paige and Maddie liked your stuff because I was too busy blending away to nothing.
They both loved it. But they agreed. I did cook the eggs until just a tad too long.
Okay. Stephen and Jacqueline, what's going on?
Hey, Stephen.
Well, we really don't need to do anything, but we can season the onions just a little bit with some salt.
And that mush is probably already seasoned.
The liver mush is already good to go. We'll just use this cutting board for all of our goodies. Yeah, so I don't know. Now I'm all discombobulated. So what's new? What I don't even know what to say now. I got to move the camera this way. So what culinary adventures have you all been on?
Let's see.
Well, last night I made smash burgers and sausage dogs at the house for everybody for dinner.
Ooh, sausage dogs. Did you make your own sausage dogs, or
No.
you bought them?
Yeah, I bought them.
Okay.
We haven't done a lot of cooking in the house because we just had time. We've been on the go so much. We come in and have to eat something real quick. And so usually it's been something that I can throw together real quick without having to cook it. Like we've had, I made some chicken salad, and I put, we ate just chicken salad that night.
Now,
Which,
you talk chicken salad, and it makes me think. Man, my mom used to get deli chicken salad all the time.
Yep.
Kroger.
Uh-huh.
And so my question being is, when you go to Sam's Club, they have rotisserie chicken salad over by the deli section, but then they also have it in a tub in the refrigerator section by the bacon and the eggs and stuff like that.
Yep.
Is that the same stuff or is that different?
I think it's different. I think one is made by a different company, and the other they make themselves in-house.
Okay. I was kind of like, I don't know which one to get, and I didn't want to buy both of them, and because I am kind of particular on my chicken salad because of the way we were raised.
Yep.
I don't like the celery in it, and I don't care for the grapes in it.
I don't like the grapes in it either.
I never heard of grapes and chicken salad.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's a thing. I didn't know it until I came south.
I've been in South since 1972. I never heard of grapes and chicken.
I know you moved here back when the pioneers were rolling through on the wagon,
I
but
I just never heard of grapes and chicken salad.
they didn't have grapes back then. But
We came across the Great Divide. We conquered the Great Divide and came through here. Made it through here just fine. No
Yeah.
cannibalizing like the group over there in the West Coast.
Because y'all make something called grape
What is that?
salad.
Dude?
that's different. Yeah. Grape salad's I mean, that was a southern recipe too.
Yep.
I never heard of that till
Yeah.
the first time y'all made it.
It came out of a southern like church cookbook. A friend of ours was selling it at their church, and they had that, and my dad tried it and really enjoyed it. And then my wife made a lower sugar version. It's not completely sugar free, but it's lower sugar.
Yeah.
And Cubs made it several times. She made it. We actually did a video on it. She made it, and what's that? Grapes and chicken salad. Yeah. Instead of chunks of celery, it's like
Sliced grapes. Yeah.
green grapes. Sometimes they put red in there, and I'm just not. I don't like that in there.
I'm not a fan of it either, but it is something that happens in the South. Almost all the folks been doing it for years.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and I can't stand the big chunks of celery. The only time I buy celery is when I'm making a broth, a homemade chicken stock or something like that.
I love celery, and
I like cooked celery. I don't like raw celery.
Oh, just hearing somebody eat it, the crunching, the like snap, it sends chills down my spine. Gives me chicken skin, like it's bad. I'm like, nope, I can't be around somebody.
But I like cooked celery. Growing up, my mama would try to dip it in peanut butter for me and my brother as a snack and stuff. We would lick out the peanut butter and leave the celery on the plate.
She was just trying to keep y'all occupied. But I wondered if they were different. If one was made in house, because the one in the clear tub up at the deli was the rotisserie. Oh man, scoot that closer.
in the South, everything's sweet, but cornbread
And you get
made sacred.
an argument about the cornbread.
Yeah, I can't stand. Well, I don't eat cornbread anyway, but I really don't like sweet cornbread.
I don't either. That Jiffy mix.
Yeah, that's just a muffin for breakfast.
Yeah.
So I take a Jiffy cornbread mix, a box, and a box of the cake mix, the Jiffy cake mix.
Uh-huh.
And I'll mix those two together and then add in the eggs and the oil that it costs for each box and make that up. And it goes perfect. It's a sweet cornbread, but it is so good. And as usual, I don't care if anybody doesn't like it. That's me.
You ever added corn to it?
Added corn to it.
Yeah.
We've done it a couple times where I've added some extra corn, like a cream corn.
Uh-huh.
It didn't do anything really for me. So
We made the Mexican cornbread with some corn, crushed tomatoes, jalapenos. You mix that in with the cornbread mix and make the Mexican cornbread. But even then, we didn't use Jiffy.
you know when you get a burn on your hand and then you put it over something hot and it gets really hot again.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm surprised I haven't heard from my wife because Uncle Mike has a tendency of telling people that I about set the house on fire. The last time, remember we were seasoning the Dutch oven in here, and he texted my wife while we were still on the show and said, "You better
scramble, right?"
Yeah. He said, "You better check YouTube and see what your husband's doing. You're gonna come out home to know how." He doesn't know that I know he did that, but
That's against bro code.
I was like, dude, really?
And he's
So I made up this last week.
trying to keep you from burning the house down.
Yeah. I made this up. It's black pepper and a smoked sea salt.
I would never tell on you, Lee.
Yeah, I know. Well, because you're probably going to be here with me.
I won't tell on you. I might call the fire department, but I won't tell on you.
Get this off.
All right, let me get a better spatula. You will throw that shit everywhere. There's stuff everywhere. Was that allowed? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and do it. How's that? That way, if I throw everything. Because it happens, man. I'm making mistakes. Ooh. So what do you want me to light on fire next week?
Well, I picked the eggs. I did that. Y'all do one.
All right.
The griddle.
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Just the
What's
griddle.
that?
He said just the griddle. He don't want me to buy anything.
Everything made on the griddle?
No, the griddle itself.
He only wants me to light it on fire. So now we got to figure out how we're going to do this.
And now, question, Lee. What makes you decide between whether you're going to pour olive oil on here or you're going to spray olive oil on here?
Well, there's a scientific method behind it, and it's called whatever I grab. No, actually, sometimes I want like a different coverage. So like the oil, I would have to spread it around, but like in this case, I can just spray it and go. So then I have more time to screw something else up.
Well, my pan it's a Ninja, and it tells you it says do not use a spray non-stick something spray. Anything
She said,
non-stick that's a spray.
she says the sauce, the wrap, I use some cheese on it.
Because now if you're using one of those where you just pour the olive oil into the thing and you spray it from that,
We're gonna do
that
this.
a mister, that won't be bad for it.
And she says the soft tortilla, which I thought all the fixing went in first.
No.
She says this.
Yeah, but on a crunch wrap, that would be a crunchy tortilla.
Right.
And then you build it, and then you fold all these edges. Then you turn it over and press it.
So then we'll do that. We'll do some this.
When I make crunch burgers, I put something similar to Doritos in there to give it the crunch.
Do this. And then add a little bit of tiger sauce.
You still got some?
This is a new bottle.
Oh, okay. Because didn't you buy that when you were in Ohio?
No, that was the Skyline.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah, this is the hard part.
Yeah, that's hot.
Well, I learned on my
Already. Damn. Ouch.
on my Blackstone, I assembled it on the cutting board, and then after it's all assembled, I stick it on the griddle because it gets
Knows
so
what
hot.
I'm doing. Well, don't look at me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I don't want to take over. This is your food.
Well, you should have after I lit the first thing on fire. Well, if I flip it, nobody will know, right?
That's right.
Well, let me find something. Gosh darn it.
If you use the food glue, the cheese, are you gonna put the queso on the outside?
I forgot the queso. We don't have any.
Well, drizzle it on the outside.
We don't.
I don't have any.
We don't have any.
Oh, I
So
thought
there.
I mean,
So there's my screwed up version. Rusty, go right ahead.
All right. Let me show you how.
Show me how a Blackstone guy does it because I screwed it up bad.
You spray.
Probably got enough on there. I know you can't see it because it's black.
All right. So it's on there just for a few seconds, just to get it warm.
Okay.
all right, better says get ready. Lee.
For a few seconds.
You can tell Rusty how much you don't like it.
All right. See,
I'm a nice, honest guy, and I'll say I screwed up.
Yeah, we all do it. We all do it. I screwed up. I cooked the eggs too long.
And let me tell you, that holidays got me jacked. Oh, I mean, I've never made one, and it shows. But you know what? Oh, right. So these are those Barrier ones. I'm gonna try one just while he's doing that. Everybody can watch his greatness here. They do have a little seasoning in them. I don't quite get the berry in it.
Okay.
I do get the, like when you lick your fingers after you eat some of the berry, I do get that flavor. Yeah.
Well,
So those are good.
I love a good crunch wrap. Man, they're good.
Well, I screwed it up, so we'll try it again. The berry's really good with the liver mush.
It probably brings out more of the flavor.
that is centered. Structure fold.
Does the liver mush bring out more of the flavor?
Mm-hmm.
I figured it did.
It actually brings out more flavor in the liver mush. Yeah, that's good. I can just eat that and be done.
Then the last fold goes on top. And then you put it fold down with a press on top.
So, if y'all watch that, that's how you make a crunch wrap. You don't do it the way I do.
Cannot assemble them on the griddle. They cook too fast and you burn the heck out of your hands.
Yeah. Well, you like the paper towels on fire. That was good.
I'm here to tell you, I've don't feel badly. I messed up mine too.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, we're still eating.
There you go. Well, I mean, they all ate it. They ate it all still, but they loved it. So they did say the eggs were cooked just a touch too long. So.
Well, I'm gonna. Hey, Carol, how you doing? Devin Hudson, what's going on? Wes Keenan.
Hey Wes,
Yeah, I just
you missed Lee catching the garage on fire.
Stop. Y'all have to rewatch that to see what we're talking about.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use this as the picture because that's gonna look a whole lot better than mine.
Hey, well, yeah.
No. This is Wagner Wear Wednesday. You can show it on the Wagner Wear. There's my phone now. All right, well,
A little bit more.
I'm sure I'll hear about it from my aunt if she goes back and rewatches and sees it. But anyway, that was interesting. So what you think?
I think it's gonna work.
Yeah.
So next week we doing somebody figuring out a hollandaise? Honey Badger, you're on for a hollandaise, man. He's probably like, I got everything else planned.
Yeah. Put up a holiday, man.
Yeah, put up a video on hollandaise.
Because for some reason, I dang sure can't get it right.
The plate is whitening it all out.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
leave it griddle.
The griddle, taking the picture on the griddle was smart.
Yeah. Yep, because mine's just a hair overdone. Just
Hey,
a
we're
hair
in
overdone.
there an hour. We're still an hour or less.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm going to cook up these egg whites.
Dogs will love them.
Yeah.
We still got to make one for Nolan because she wants liver mush in hers, and I didn't put liver mush in that one.
She doesn't want liver mush. She
Oh,
was
she
like,
don't?
no.
Okay.
Her thing was, it's something different. Try it. And we got to use it. So, I was like, good point.
Yeah.
So, anyway, a little salt, pepper, mainly pepper. And so, what do we want to do next week while we're sitting here?
That's a good question. I'm drawing blanks.
Rusty, what do you think?
Okay, let's see. Well, we were just talking about grapes and chicken salad and how that's a no-go. Why don't we try a chicken salad next week? We can make a chicken salad in an hour.
Chicken salad? Okay.
Make a chicken salad?
Yeah, let's do a chicken salad next week.
Okay.
Okay.
And because of the time crunch, you can go ahead and pre-cook your chicken or use canned chicken or a rotisserie chicken that's already done, just to save on time. But it shouldn't be a big deal at all for us to whip up a chicken salad.
I
Okay.
agree.
That's
I
something.
agree.
You could just read my comment.
And
They
we'll-
were witty and topical. Okay, as usual.
I
Yeah,
like it.
James, you're pretty good, man. Fish and chips and a rhubarb chip. Rhubarb is right there, right behind behind radishes. You know how I feel about radishes. Rhubarb is right behind it.
I love radishes.
Well,
I've never had rhubarb, so I can't say either way.
James, make sure you get all the leaves off of the rhubarb.
My dad, he had a little rhubarb plant, and he would make rhubarb pies, whatever. Like he would, and I was like, you can have all that. I'm a fat kid that's turning down pie. That's how bad it was. Yeah.
For those that don't know, the leaves on rhubarb are poisonous.
Yeah, you only eat the
They
stalk.
will kill you.
And I'm sure there's some southern, like, grandma, like 4 generations ago that used to make something out of them. I don't know. I don't know if you wrap them around like a pole to keep the mice away or, the squirrels. I don't know. But
Yeah, I don't know either. All right, so chicken salad. It'll be and you can, you can dish it up how you want.
yeah,
I like it.
it's like apple crisp. No, it ain't. Chicken salad. Okay.
I love apple crisp.
All right.
We used to
So
sit there and we used to make the crisp with the oatmeal and everything together, and we would always save some in the bowl. We put some on top, but we saved some just so we could eat the crisp part because it was so good.
yeah, I'd put the apple crisp in a bowl and put some milk on it. Of course, we did that with pie, with donuts, with cereal, any kind of pastry, muffins. We put it in a bowl and have it with milk.
Yeah.
I've been a milk person. I use milk for my bowl of cereal, and I use milk when I cook. And if I don't have my creamer, I'll use milk in my coffee. But that's about it. I'm not a big. I don't drink milk. I don't dip cookies in milk. I don't dip donuts in milk. I'm just not a milk person.
Leftover cornbread. It's 2 days old. Big bowl of milk. Oh,
Teresa's dad used to take cornbread and crumble it up in a bowl, pour milk in it, and eat it like cereal.
Yep.
I've done that. Been there, done that.
Yep.
And I'm here to tell you, you want to kick it up a notch, use buttermilk.
Yeah, that's what her dad did.
Ooh.
They always had buttermilk in their refrigerator.
Okay.
Buttermilk, oh man, that's the way to go. I swear, we used to eat that when we'd have cornbread on Sunday. Monday we'd do that.
Nice. All right, well, let's get out of here, Mike.
All right.
I can go in and clean that pan. Dump that crud out in the garden or something.
I hear you.
Leave it for the squirrel. So we've had the rain come through a bunch of storms.
We had
It
was a bad one.
Oh, yeah.
Real
It was
bad
terrible.
last night.
So my bird feeder had ran out, and Cub was telling me that if you leave the bird seed out, and then when it rains, it makes the bird seed poisonous or something to the birds. I don't know. So we were getting all this rain, so I just never refilled it. Well, that fat squirrel I ain't seen in a week because I haven't put bird seed out.
Folks that don't know, Lee is like 4 hours away from me, something like that. And while we're 4 hours away and he's in a different state, we pretty much get the same weather. I just get it before him.
Yeah, we get it right after you.
Yep.
That storm, there was a break between probably about 10:30 till about 3:30. And then, boy, it came in thundering and raising all kinds of heck.
Yep.
And in the winter, we can usually ask you how much snow did you get, so we know what to expect.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
It just shut down. We know we're in trouble.
Yep.
Charlotte too. So
I can. Yep. Yeah, you're right. We did do that, didn't we? Man.
all right, we will do chicken salad next week. We may do crunch wraps again Sunday, just because I screwed it up.
We can do it.
I don't know.
Well, hey.
I'll send you that link to that video.
You
Okay.
see what it's supposed to look like.
I even tried my hand at making it in a regular blender, not a stick blender. I had the butter too hot. I cooked the eggs.
Well, I think I didn't have enough heat in it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It does look good, Rusty. You did a very good job.
You said you wanted it at 210. I made sure
Yeah,
your temperature was right, what you told me.
Yep. So maybe I was off on the temperature, which could be because, hey.
Because we kept
brain's
putting it
good.
on the fire and on the fire.
Yeah. So anyway, I messed it up. It's fine. I'll rewatch the video and I'll send it to y'all. And
You
see
say
what
it takes 2.5 minutes to watch a 1 minute video?
yeah. Dude was done in a minute. And I was like, oh, yeah, that'll be easy. It's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Done.
Maybe he did some fancy editing.
Yeah.
Well, whenever we go off, I want to watch the video too.
Yeah, I'll send it to y'all. So, but yes, you did a very good job.
Thank you, sir.
I'm not going to taste it because it looks pretty.
Hey, we showed you how you could, where you get a mess up and you can fix it.
And it was entertaining.
Yeah.
Especially the two fires.
Shh. We'll leave that for the secret. Everybody's got to go back and rewatch. I don't know what time frame. I might put that up as the shortest. Trying to make a hollandaise the wrong way.
You need to sand off the burn spot on your board there and then reseal it. You don't want Tiny to come in here and say,
Well, that one's
"What'd
been
you catch
there.
on fire?" Oh,
That
okay.
was in there from
Okay.
the first time that I lit something on fire. The first time I had a fire in here. I think I'm starting to pick up a trend. I'm starting to see a pattern every so many months. But anyway, so Mike, there's 2 rules in cooking. Did you have fun? Which I did. Did it taste good?
Rock on.
I'm not going to try it because it's pretty. And mine's a little overcooked, but it looks pretty. So I'm sure it's going to taste
I'm
good.
sure Nolan's gonna love it.
Yep, the liver mush was fantastic. And so rock on, y'all. Get out there, try it. Make sure you got the, little red with you. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't see it.
I'm glad we didn't have to clean up the mess after it.
I'm glad you didn't see it. So, anyway, all right, Mike.
We'll
Let's
see
be
you.
careful out there.
Have a great week, guys.
Yep.
You got to have fun in the kitchen, or you're going to be bored.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.